Guilty. That was the verdict delivered by a jury of 501 Athenian citizens against Socrates in 399 BCE. The charges? Impiety, for not recognizing the city's gods and introducing new spiritual things, and corrupting the youth. Before the cup of hemlock touched his lips, a question was etched into history. What happens when philosophy collides with the state? To understand the verdict, we must understand the city. Athens had just lost the devastating 27-year-long Peloponnesian War. Its empire was gone, its walls torn down. A brutal Spartan-backed oligarchy, the 30 tyrants, had only recently been overthrown. Democracy was restored, but it was fragile, haunted by betrayal. The people were angry, suspicious, and desperate for stability. They were looking for scapegoats. Into this powder keg walked Socrates, barefoot, relentless, a man who owned nothing but his own integrity. He didn't lecture. He simply asked questions in the public square, stripping certainty to the bone. This method, the elenchus, exposed the ignorance of those who claimed to be wise. To his accusers, the poet Meletus, the politician Anytus, and the orator Lycon, this wasn't enlightenment. It was subversion. In court, with the water clock timing his every word, Socrates doesn't plead for mercy. He cross-examines his accusers with the same rigor he used in the marketplace. He claims a divine mission, one given to him by the oracle at Delphi, to test the wisdom of his fellow citizens. He famously compares himself to a gadfly, sent by the gods to awaken the sluggish horse that is the Athenian state. I don't corrupt, he argues. I awaken. I don't deny the divine. I seek the truth it would cherish. The jury votes. It's close, but the verdict is guilty. Approximately 280 to 220. Now, the penalty phase. The prosecution demands death. When asked to propose his own punishment, Socrates, with audacious irony, suggests he deserves free meals for life at public expense, an honor reserved for Olympic champions. It lands badly. This perceived arrogance sways many jurors. The second vote is far more decisive, death by hemlock. But the story doesn't end there. This is the philosophical hinge. While awaiting his execution, his friends, led by the wealthy Crito, arrange an easy escape. The guards are bribed. A boat is waiting. Socrates refuses. He personifies the laws of Athens, arguing that he has entered into a social contract with the city. To flee now would be to betray the very principles of justice he has defended his entire life. If I break the law when it hurts me, I make law a convenience, not a covenant. He chooses consistency over survival, philosophy over life itself. So, was this justice, or a fearful city dressing its panic in the robes of law? The state needs cohesion, a shared set of beliefs to function. Philosophy, by its nature, needs the freedom to unsettle those beliefs. When a city is anxious, questions sound like threats. But without those questions, a city forgets how to think. Socrates died, but his method, immortalized by his student Plato, outlived the verdict. Every time we ask, "What do you mean?" or "How do you know?" we keep that gadfly buzzing. The lesson isn't that the state is the enemy of thought. It's that a healthy state, a truly confident democracy, must learn to live with the sting. Verdicts fade, arguments echo, and the hemlock never ever kills a good question.